Most business owners are either ignoring AI or completely overwhelmed by it, and it's costing them money. As a 30-year business owner across all kinds of business models, I get it. I understand what's holding you up from growing and scaling. And that's exactly why I'm doing this AI series. How can we connect the dots between AI, automation, and your bottlenecks, your real bottlenecks that you are experiencing on a daily basis so that you can generate more leads, cut your cost, increase your revenue, and drop all of that to your bottom line? So, welcome back to my series on real estate agents and how technology can assist in one of the biggest opportunities that I see missing out there, and that's follow up. Not just with current clients, but with hundreds of people within your network and that you've already done business with or almost did. Old clients, past leads, referral partners that you haven't talked to in months. That's the money that's sitting in your database. The National Association of Realtors published an article in late November 2025 that said a typical agent sees about 46% of their sales volume come from referrals, those people that were in their networks who knew they did good work. In addition, it said another 46% of their business comes from past clients. Yes, those people that you haven't heard from or touched in months to years actually can come back if you stay connected to them. That's 90% of your sales volume for 2026 is sitting right in your book of business, your LinkedIn profile, and your Facebook page. So let's break down exactly what an automation is because people can get overwhelmed and confused by this. An automation is nothing more than taking technology and documenting repetitive tasks, email follow-ups, document requests, calendar invites, and reminders. Anything that is documentable and repeatable can generally be thrown into an automation that's set up to follow that process and fire off when there's a trigger event. Maybe a new contract is received or a closing happened. That's what triggers your automation and starts this flow that you have set up to follow the repetitive steps that you want. So think about it this way. When A happens, do this. When B happens, do this. That's what an automation is at a very simple level. You're giving it directions to do something when it is triggered by something else. So what can you automate? It could be a text. It could be an email. It could be a reminder to reach out to somebody. We're talking about follow-up. So you can create follow-up sequences that drip on referrals or people that have just gone dormant in your book of business to keep front of mind. That is the whole part of this, right? Is to keep front of mind of all of these people. It could also be something as simple as a happy birthday message that can be personalized with their name or just a thinking of you message to keep in touch with them. And you don't have to remember any of it with AI. You set it and you forget it. Studies show that agents spend typically 12 to 15 hours of this kind of follow-up administrative work every single week. If you pay yourself $50 an hour, I don't know what your time is worth, but I would pay myself more than $50 an hour. That's $30,000 a year plus in time that you've saved and money that could have dropped to your bottom line or be spent on marketing or lead generation activities to help you grow and scale. And I don't even want to talk about the $500,000 listing that you missed because your old client didn't know you were still in the business as he hadn't heard from you in 4 years and just went down the street to their neighbor who just happens to be a licensed realtor. Those are lost commissions because you didn't systematize your follow-up to stay in front of your past clients and your referrals, and AI and automation can change that for you. So if you want to know how to do this, just drop follow-up below in the comments and I'll send you a step-by-step guide about how you can set up automations within Go High Level, a CRM that you can easily have access to, set up these automations yourself and see how connecting nurture sequences and email automations and follow-up texts can help you grow and scale by connecting with the 90% of referrals and past clients that can bring you business in 2026.